Hello again, everybody. Thank you for being here in person and at home for gentle yoga at Gladstone Community Education Center. We can check for more classes at isd622.org under Adult Community Education, and then Adult Enrichment and Fitness and Wellness. So welcome, and let's start our practice. As we enter, getting closer to Thanksgiving, close your eyes and think about the things that you are grateful for and things that you may want to forgive or to forget. And bring that attention to that moment, leaving outside other things that may be worrying your mind up to this moment, but take a little moment to have a heartful, heart full of tenderness and gratitude and thank you for something in special or for everything in general. You decide, it's your practice. And along with that, maybe you want to bring your intention for the practice. Feel the face relaxed, the tongue relaxed in your mouth. The shoulders are aligned with your hips. And just have a gentle, slow breath here. Let's take 3 more quiet breaths here, very slowly. Inhale and exhale. Just your natural breath. Inhale, exhale, and one more. Inhale, exhale. Now keep your eyes closed if you want to, and we are going to start taking a deeper inhale. Bring both hands to the belly if you want. It's not a obligatory thing. You can always just have your hands relaxed on your lap. But when you inhale, envision your body expanding. And as you exhale, as you already know by then, if you followed this class before, you press your belly, feel the belly being pressed towards the spine. So inhale deeply as you can, expanding belly and the rib cages, top of the lungs. Hold a little and then exhale slowly. Like a wave on the sea. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. We have two more. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. If you feel you have your intention, you are present here at this moment, at this space, you may open your eyes. And then we are going to come to all fours. When you are ready, when everybody is ready, we're going to start with just all fours as we know. So hands, wrists on the same direction, alignment of the shoulders and the knees on the same alignment as the hips. Let's take a look to see if it's good. And then inhale up, lifting the sitting bones, looking ahead of you. As you are here, feel a opening of the heart. Feel the front of the body extending in that posture. Take one more deep inhale here to feel that shoulder blades are going towards each other. And then exhale, press your hands and round the back, chin towards the chest. Inhale up. And exhale, separate the shoulder blades here. Then inhale up again. Exhale. And we have two more. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. As you exhale here, press your hands and then come backwards towards sitting to the heels. Stretch your arms here. The forehead is going towards the mat. It's okay if it does not touch the mat. And your toes are towards each other. Your knees are lightly separated, creating space for the body here. If you are too tired, you can put your forearms to the mat. Relax your head here. We are going to move in a little moment. So inhale, exhale, and one more. Inhale, exhale. With the next inhale, lift your head just a little and start moving the arms to the right. When you start feeling a stretch on the side, on the left side of the body, stop there. And again, the head goes towards the floor. Inhale. Feel that extension, that expanding of the side of the body. And then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly come to the center of the mat. Let's take 2 breaths here before we go to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. With the next one, start moving your arms to the left side. Push the right buttock to the side to the right side, so you get a deeper extension of the right side if you like that. If you don't need to do that, just move your arms without moving anything else. Inhale, exhale, 2 more. Inhale, exhale, last one this way. Inhale, exhale, bring your arms in front of you. This time, bring your hands to the back, your arms and hands to the back of the body. So you have the hands probably by the sides of your feet. And we'll take 3 breaths here. Very relaxing breath. Inhale, exhale, and 2 more. Inhale, exhale, 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Slowly come to a seated posture. I'm sorry, I have to do something important here, which is turn off the sound of my phone that I forgot to do. And I don't want to have any big noises here for that. Nobody. Yep. Now we can continue in peace. Okay, so let's separate the feet here. We've been working on that. Separate as much as you feel like, then work on the sitting bones. If you have a block around you, have the block close to you, we're going to inhale the body first, feeling like a heart opening here. Inhale, lifting up, and slowly go down, but just enough. When you feel like it's getting hard, come up. Then inhale, lift in the heart up. And this time bring the hands more towards the side and exhale down. And inhale up. This time bring the hands closer to the knees and exhale down. We have just a few more here. Inhale. Bring the hands maybe on the shin, but can be here before the knees too. You decide. And exhale down. Now inhale, using the arms all the way up. And then go forward. And if you want to bring the block here in front of your head and relax there. If it's still too much to put the forehead to the block, if you have 2 blocks, you can use 2 blocks and go there, or you can simply hang here. We're going to stay here for a few breaths, so just feel as relaxed as you want. So if you want to use the block, it's a good way to just let go. You are still working. Gravity is still pulling you. If you have access to your toes, you may want to touch your toes here, or just have your arms hanging by your legs. Let's take a few more breaths here. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We have 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. And 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly elongate your body here, first looking at the floor, and then you slowly come up and bring the knees closer and closer, and then we go to our Baddha, our butterfly. So yes, the soles of the feet together. Can move closer to the body if you want. If you want to clasp your hands and hold it here, and just move the legs, the knees a little bit. Starting that movement, that opening. Always breathe in and out. Let's do 3 more breaths here, and then we are going to use the elbows to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and one more, inhale, exhale. Now bring your elbows to the legs. You may want your hands now on your ankles, and then from here you can go a little further. The gaze is to the feet, and you don't need to make movements here because it's already pretty intense. Just having your elbows and your forearms here by the leg. So just look down a little, and we'll take a few breaths here. Inhale deeply, and exhale. Inhale slowly, exhale. Observe if you feel the legs loosening up a little more. And we have 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and slowly bring your knees together. And we are coming to all fours again. And this time, I have a bit of water first here. Excuse me. Okay. So before we're going to go forward with the Hanumanasana posture, which is a little more challenging, it's a half split, we're going to do some work for the legs and the hip, okay? So bring this right leg up here, just half the way, not all the way up, and just pretend you are pushing something up here. Okay, relax that leg. And we're going to go to the other leg. So left leg now for me. All right, now bring the left knee down too. Then we're going to bring the right knee just a little bit over the mat, hanging here, and then separate that like you want to push something with your knee now here. And then exhale, bring it down. And move it outwards and bring it back. And again, and bring it back. We have 3 more. And back. And 2 more. 1 more. keep it here. Now we are going to lift and make circles. You decide the size of the circles, okay? And we have 3 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, and last one this side. Inhale and exhale. Bring it down. Come back to child's pose if you feel like giving a break for your hips. Let's take 1 breath or 2 here. Inhale, exhale, and 1 more. Inhale, exhale, and then come to all fours again. So we are doing that like you're going outwards. Now we're going to come here again, and then we come inside and then outside on the other way around, opposite. And here, 3 more. And last one, and relax. I'm going to turn to the other side to show on the other leg now. Okay, so let's come to that left leg. Let's lift the leg just a little above the mat here and bring this up, and then we start going around. And you see how big you want your circle. And we have 3 more. And that is 3. Stop here a little. And now we're going to open that again here and then come inwards. And we have 3 more. Good. All right. Now, all fours again. We're going to start on a knee down lunge. Knee down lunge. So bring this back, the right foot in front here. If you need something cushion on your knee, use a jacket or fold your mat to make it more comfortable for your knee. So 1 hand on each side here of the right foot. Feel the heaviness of the body over the back leg here, but also that stretch here, that sensation on the right hip and the top of the right thigh. Okay, look up here, inhale, exhale. Oh, and you can use your, oops, trying to stretch more than I actually can. And bring your blocks to the front here to put your hands in any height that feels comfortable for you. It can be even here or even to the tallest height, as far as you're still feeling that sensation. So inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Feel the opening on the heart center. 1 more, inhale, exhale. Now that's when we are coming backwards and this foot, the toes goes up. You don't need to round your body here so much. You can have a more elongated spine. And inhale, exhale. Every time you exhale, you go a little further, but you don't need to round the spine. Just maybe a little bend of the elbows. I'm all black on black here today. It's hard to see. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Now we are coming closer here. This time, bring your right foot a little closer to the body here. And if you can bring both hands to the right thigh, you can stay here looking ahead of you. Inhale, exhale. With the next inhale, if you want, lift your arms to the sky. You can have a little back bend or just keep as elongated as you want. The gaze can go a little more towards a horizon or up. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Slowly bring the hands down and bring this this front leg to meet the back leg. Okay, come here to child's pose just for a few breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more, and we'll move to all fours again. Inhale, and exhale, come into your all fours. All right, so now we're going to bring the left foot to the front of the mat. Again, you can have your blocks around. See if you can stretch the right leg back just a little more, and take a look behind to make sure that leg is going in the direction of your bones here and not going too much to one side or to the other. Okay, so here we're going to take a few breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now inhale to prepare. And as you exhale, start coming to the back. You can bring your blocks and the toes are going towards the sky. Adjust here if you need to. And inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We have two more. Inhale, exhale, and one more. Inhale, exhale. Now bend that knee a lot and start moving backwards here. I mean forward, gosh. Now that's a back leg here. Come to your toes and start bringing it closer to the front one. Yeah, in a forward bend here. Relax the head. Hold your elbows here if you want. See if you can push the back of the body, the buttocks a little more towards the back, while your arms just hang here and you feel the stretching on the back of the legs. We hold lots of tension on hips and on the back of the legs, so it's a good exercise. And since it's a inversion, it's a good one to help relaxing. And exhale. Let's do two more here. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now, separate the feet a little. I'm going to show this way here. Again, you may want one block around for that. We are going to do a little twist here. So I'll have my block here
I will put in the middle height. And we're going to have the right hand here on top of the block. Left hand goes to left hip, and I am going to twist, but we are going to try to twist just the upper body while we look up. And then bend your right knee and keep looking up and opening the shoulder. This left side of the shoulder is going here towards the sky. Your heart is opening towards the sky. When you feel comfortable, you lift your left arm there. It's a little bit like a triangle, but the feet are closer and the knee, the right leg has a bent knee here, just to facilitate a little before we go to the other posture. So let's take a few more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one more. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly stretch the legs. Bring that hands down. Relax the head here. One more deep inhale. This time we are going to inhale, lifting the arms all the way up. And bring hands to heart center. All right. I'll put my block closer here because I needed to stop backwards. Let's inhale again. And this time we are going to twist the upper body and keep going down with the left hand to the left block, bend the left knee, bring the right hand to the right hip first. I like doing that because I feel that we go better to the posture if we start with the hand by the hip and then we open the shoulder just a little more, the right side here now going towards the sky, and after you are comfortable here, you lift the arm up and your hand is well supported here on the block. To look up if you can, otherwise gaze in front of you or even to the earth. Feet parallel. Okay, a few more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one more. Inhale. Exhale. Now bring both arms down and have the body heavy here. Whole body towards the mat, so the crown of the head towards earth. Arms hanging here. Okay, now bring your hands to the hips, bend your knees and slowly come up. Head is the last one to unfurl. All right, okay, let's do some warriors here because we are warriors, female warriors, right? Yes. I'm going to move this here a little more. So, right hand to the front and bring the left leg a little more further. We start with the warrior 2 today. So this is warrior 2, and I'll turn because otherwise I'll have my back to you. Okay. And you can have your feet a little more like 2 tracks. You don't need to have them exactly one by the other. And in order to, because you have more separation of the feet, it's more difficult to do that, and that's not the intention. So you are more in a diagonal. So inhale, lifting the arms here, and take a little look in the back arm and the front arm, just to make sure you have them pretty much in a single line from one side to the other, moving all these meridians. And take a look a little to see if you can see your front, first toes here, the big toe and the side of the foot. And then bring your attention to your hands. And inhale, relax the shoulders. Shoulder blades goes a little towards each other here. 2 more breath, inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. From here, bring your arm on top of your right thigh. Hand again more here to the hip, left hand, left hip. If you want, lift your arm and go over your head here. Okay. And we have a few more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one this way. Inhale. As you exhale here, come to the front of that leg. So just go over that leg. You don't need to go too far away. My blocks are on the other side, but I could be using the blocks here. I don't have my blocks here, so I'm going to use the tips of my fingers. And we'll have a few more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. And 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Bend that front leg and twist, twist, twist. And come to the other leg. I love stretch on the hips and on the back of the leg. My hips aren't very flexible, but I just love practicing it because it's already such a big difference from when I couldn't do certain things that I just have, it feels so good when I do the little bit I can do. So I need to keep doing it. So, yeah. Okay, so now warrior 2 here on the left leg. Inhale, stretch the arms. Important to notice, to look here and see if your shoulders are going the same direction as your hip bones. So you're not too much going to the front or to the back, but being here, like anchored in your present moment. Look at this front hand. Inhale. Exhale. Relax the shoulders. Feel the stretch between one hand to the other. Inhale. Exhale. And 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Now as you inhale, bring that arm, left arm over the left thigh. Right hand here to right hip. Open that shoulder to the sky. And if you want, you can continue here, or you can stretch and go over the head. Yes. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Now, as you exhale here, stretch that leg and come to the tips of your fingers or to the blocks and relax here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And 1 more here. Inhale. Exhale. Bend that front knee a lot. And now come to the toes on the back leg. And then come bring the back leg, the front leg to the back leg, and we go to our first down dog. Let's take a few breaths here. Now down dog. Chin towards the chest. Feet has been pushed towards the floor. It's okay, it does not touch. Feel the stretch on the legs, but also the back of the body and the shoulders working here. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly walk to the front of the mat. Once you are here on the front, let's inhale all the way up. Hands to heart center. Okay, inhale up. Exhale all the way down. Walk the legs backwards slowly. Come back to your down dog, and we'll add another different movement. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Now inhale. As you exhale, come to the toes into a plank. Knees to the mat. Relax the front of the legs here. And just look up. Inhale here. And slowly exhale to down dog. Now inhale one breath here in down dog. Exhale. Now inhale, come into plank. And exhale, looking up. Tighten up the buttocks as you do that here. Inhale. And exhale, going to down dog. Let's do two more of this. Inhale here. Exhale here. Now inhale, going forward. And exhale, looking up. Another breath here. Inhale. And exhale, going to down dog this time. Inhale here. Exhale. Now inhale, coming forward. This is the last one. Looking up. And as you exhale, come to child's. Arms to the back if your hands are too tired for being in the extensions and on down dog. Let's take two more breaths here. And we are going to go to our backs to do some more different postures, asanas. Inhale. Exhale. And one more. Inhale. Exhale. Come to all fours. And slowly move your legs forward. Keep sitting to the back. And we're going to go to our backs now for some twists on the back. But before, let's do our pigeon pose. Just a moment, please. The light's so harsh on the eyes. Okay, pigeon. Bring the right leg over the left and bring both legs up if you want. And then clasp both hands behind the left leg and pull it towards you. Keep the toes of the right foot towards the sky. If you have the right leg on top of the left, otherwise if it's the left, it's going to be the left toes, but right leg here. That's what I have. So my toes, right toes are up to the sky, and the left leg is just dangling here happily. So as you inhale and exhale, you can just stay here without any further effort. But if you want to feel a little extra effort and pushing, extension on the right side of your hip, then you can push your right thigh with your forearm that's just here. They are touching each other. Or you just take it in a restorative way. Just nature and gravity do the work. Let's take a few more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Bring your feet to the mat and move them from side to side. And one more time. And come to stillness. When you find your stillness, bring your left leg over the right. And then clasp your hands behind the right thigh, hamstrings, and again, now it's the toes on the left foot. They are going towards the sky to protect your knees, your knee. And the right one is just relaxing here. It's just observe the movement of the breath closer to the legs, giving the insides of the body, the intestines, the lower body, and on the back one, and on the front, a little massage. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, and one more. Inhale, exhale. Bring your feet to the mat. Move the legs from side to side. Wind wiper movement. And come to stillness. Bring your legs to the air like you are seated in a chair. And then move both legs to the right side until they touch the floor. If it's hard to do that, then put the blocks under your legs. And then the arms are open or by the side of the body. And the gaze goes to the opposite side of the knee. So my knees are going to the right. My eyes are looking at my left. Inhale. Exhale. And one more. Inhale. Exhale. I slowly bring the feet to the mat. Adjust your posture here. And this time again, the legs up, like sitting on a chair, and move them to the left. And from here, we'll take a few breaths. See if you can do everything you can consciously to get into that posture, to feel your body relaxed and bring in more mobility for your spine, for your back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, and one more. Inhale, exhale, Slowly bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Bring the hands to the side. Make a little movement here of the arms if you need to. And prepare for final relaxation for Shavasana and our little meditation. So we're going to stay here for about 15 more minutes. I'm sorry. We are a little late. So just get ready. If you are at home and you want to put your legs up the wall or up a chair, you can do that. Or any posture that's going to benefit you from to be in the posture without making too much movement. And you are still comfortable. You don't need to do anything but relax. If you need any covering of the eyes, you can do that too. Otherwise, turn the lights off or dim the lights. Bring your attention to the eyebrow center, throat center, right shoulder, right elbow, right wrist, tip of the right thumb, tip of right index finger, tip of the right middle finger, tip of the right ring finger, tip of the right little finger, right wrist, right elbow, right shoulder, throat center, left shoulder, left elbow, left wrist, tip of left thumb, tip of left index finger, tip of left middle finger, tip of left ring finger, tip of left little finger, left wrist, left elbow, left shoulder, throat center, heart center, right chest, heart center, left chest, heart center, solar plexus, navel center, right hip, right knee, right ankle, tip of the right big toe, tip of the right second toe, tip of the right middle toe, tip of the right fourth toe, tip of the right little toe, right ankle, right knee, right hip, navel center, left hip, left knee, left ankle, tip of the left big toe, tip of the left second toe, tip of the left middle toe, tip of the left fourth toe, tip of the left little toe, left ankle, left knee, left hip, navel center, solar plexus, heart center, throat center, and back to eyebrow center. Now we are going to go back to our peaceful place meditation. As you feel more and more comfortable and relaxed, go back to that place that you've been creating for yourself. That is your peaceful place. Continue breathing slowly to become more and more relaxed and letting the breath go more and more
shallow but relaxed. Now go back to that picture that you've been creating as the place where you can completely relax. Go back to that place that you created. Go back to that feeling of calm and relaxation. Envision the area, the place, the physical layout as you made it to serve you. Envision the outdoor, the indoors, the size of that place. Look at the details that you added for that place. See the people that you may have placed there, or pets, or just yourself. Look at the details of the surroundings. Listen to the relaxing sounds of it. Feel the tastes and the smells, if any, in that place. Feel the sensations of touch, temperature, breeze or warmness. See the colors and shapes, the objects, the plants, water. All the beautiful things that you put in the place to make the most enjoyable place for yourself. Visualize yourself in that place. What are you doing in that place? Are you just sitting or doing other activities besides sitting? Are you walking around? Playing music or singing or writing? Feel that sensation, that feeling of calm, of peace in a place that you constructed for yourself, where there are no worries, nothing to care about, no concerns, nothing to do. Stay in that place where you can rejuvenate, relax, and enjoy just being you. You start to deepen in your breath, bringing slow movements to your fingers and toes. You're lying down, come to one side of the body in a fetal posture. Take a few more moments there. And slowly use your arms to come to a seated posture. And bring your hands to the heart center. I am deeply grateful for all of you to being with me in this journey in yoga. And I really wish that our practice here together be beneficial for others too, that we see every day or we see occasionally. And hope that all beings all over the world be free, be happy, and have everything they need to thrive. the heart of the student and the teacher in my heart wishes you a very happy Thanksgiving. Namaste. Thank you. Okay, a little silly ending here. Couldn't be different, right?